Hi guys, how are you? I hope you are fine. This is my first video on YouTube. So please support me. At the start we can see that there is a guy who is Prime Minister of Shen. He had a daughter. He sealed her in the box and said, I am sorry, Your Royal Highness, I know this is unfair to you. But it is for the sake of kingdom. We have to sacrifice you. He threw that box into the river. That box drowned into the river. On the other hand, there was a guy who was beaten by his stepfather. He was saying to him, You so of bastard, get out. His stepfather was saying to him that life is already hard enough in lean times, and we still have to keep a cowpoke that never gets full. You and your scourge sister are the bringing all the bad luck to Master House. Get out with this disgraceful things now. That was beaten so hard that he was trembling. He moved outside that house and said that my sister could not survive this winter. He was saying to his sister, I will bring you to the holy river, so that you can reincarnate in a wealthy in your next life. He was thinking that it is said that if one is sunk in the holy river after he dies, he will live a good life in his reincarnation. He said that I cannot afford a coffin, I can only buy you a wooden box. He sealed her dead body sister in the wooden box and threw that in the river. Then there were crow who were crowing by watching that box. The boy said to them, No, do not damage my sister body. He drowned into the river to get her sister dead body out. He hold wooden box and took that with him out of the river. Then he opened the box and said, Let me take a look at you for one more time, just one last time. After that he was thinking that, Dear God, are you giving me a second sister, but I can barely feed myself. I have to survive, and I will raise up my sister. Both of us will live. The box is well made, and her clothes are also fancy, but there are only 4 coins and a knife in it. At least it is enough to buy her some goat milk. We better survive tonight first. There were 2 people in the market who saw that guy and said to him, It is Alu. We found him. They said to him, You bastard. How dare you steal money from the butler? You are the dead man. You must have stolen the gold from Dabas. To get back with us, they said to him. Stop, disgraceful thief. He said to them, I cannot be caught, they will beat to death. And my sister too. He jumped the barrier and moved toward a deserted area. They said to each other, Should we follow him in there? A guy said to other, He got into the prairie at night, he would not survive. Tonight, let go. His sister was creeping and weeping. He said to her, What is the matter? Then there was arrival of robbers. A guy said to other, Nice try. They looked toward guy and his sister and said to them, We will kill both of you. Then boy said to them, Please do not kill me. I eat only once a day. If you could just spare some food for my sister. A robber said to other robber, Take them with us. A robber said to guy, Follow up, you little bastard, or I will kill you with my arrow. Then he thought, I have to catch up with them, otherwise I would be killed. Then robber said to him, Why did you slow down? Then guy saw a skeleton mountain there and said, This must be the entrance of the bandit village. Then robber thought that, now, this is right. It is his first time to the skeleton mountain. I would be surprised if he did not react anyhow. He had the heart of stone. He did not forgive to anyone whom he kidnapped. Then third master said to Ba, Find a place for him, he will be herding horse with you. He replied, Okay. Third master. He said to guy, Do not even think about it, catch up with me or I will leave you to the striving tigers in the mountain. We are almost there, do not find me in any trouble. Ba said to guy, You will be living here. It is your first day in the mountain. Here, have some food. You will need to earn it in the future. Then guy inquired to him, Am I only one living here? Ba replied to him, The previous cowpoke died. You will be doing his job from now on. Watch the horses, do not let them jump into the boneyard. You will be dead like him if a single horse jumps into it. On the other hand, his sister was eating her foot. He said to him, Stop eating your foot. I will cook something for you. The burn is too hard, I have to boil it. It is freezing in here. Then he prepared the food for her and feed her. Then both of they laid down and tried to sleeping. They were feeling cold. Ba came toward him and said to him, "Come with me," he further said to him, "What is your name?" Then Guy replied to him, "My name is Alu. I run fast, so they call me Alu. My father passed away and my mother remarried. My sister died even without having a name, and my sister is called Shenyu, which means blessed by the god. She is not the scourge." Then Ba said to him, "Horses in the mountain are wild, especially the horse king. You can be kicked to death if you do not watch yourself." Guy thanked him for his guidance to him. Ba also advised to him to watch horses well. Do not let them get to the other side of the boneyard and swish those that try to come this side. You are new here, horses do not know you yet, do not get close to them. Guy replied to him, "Okay," he said to her sister, "You got a name, it sounds better than mine, you are Shenyu, I will call you Ao from now on. On the other side you can see that there is a lady who is wife of robber." He ordered to his slave, "Bring me that infant." Then slave replied to him, "Yes madam." That slave snatched the sister of the guy and brought him to the madam. Guy said to him, "How are you?" They stopped Guy to move forward toward his sister. He said, "That is my sister." Madam, while taking a glance at Shenyu, said, "She is ugly. Mine was much cuter than her. My child had big round eyes and fair skin. Why does this ugly little bastard get to live?" The guy said to Madam, "Please do not kill his sister." He took his sister back from Madam and said, "Oh my poor sister, I am so useless." On the other hand, we can see that two little girls were talking to each other, that we will see the little princess today. I heard that she is a reincarnated fairy. If I could hold her in my arms, I would for sure get a lot of luck from her. But I heard that the big princess is the reincarnated fairy, not the little one. There is a queen, she was saying to her slave to get up. Then he replied to her, "The queen of kingdom should get used to all this etiquette." She said to her, "Yes, your majesty." She said to her daughter, "My sweet Shenyu, grow up already." On the other hand, the guy was thinking that, why did the stakes fall down again? Maybe I should reinforce them with some stones and grass. On the other hand, Shenyu was creeping away from Guy. He said to her, "Come back, dear, gifting me with my own beads." He said, "Great, stakes finally stand still." It is a bed from Aunt Luo. Ao takes one of these every time when she sees Aunt Luo. Now she has got a whole collection of these colorful beads in her swaddling cloth. Ba called Alu. He said to him, "You can start take care of the horses. From today, I will give you a white bun every day." He was very happy and said, "Hooray! I can feed my sister with it." He said to his sister, "Do you want to ride a horse? Let go find a big horse." Ba said to Alu, "Take a careful look at these horses, those ones with poic eyeballs are sick. You need to isolate the sick horses, otherwise the disease will spread among other healthy horses. The one with a bump on the head is the horse king, do not mess with it." Alu said to him, "Got it. It seems that the one that I saw the other day was the horse king." Ba said to horse, "I cannot believe that you are also sick." Alu said to Ba, "Uncle Ba, the horse king eyes are also opaque." Ba said, "The horse king is sick. All the others will be sick too, and we all die." Madam said to Alu, "You named her Shenyu because you want her to be blessed by the god." He said to her, "Exactly." She said that the frost disaster of this winter has killed herds of horses, cattle and goats. The Chen that you used to work for also suffers a lot from it. You have stolen money from their butler, and your sister died. But apparently your sister is still alive. Tell me, why is she alive?" She said to Alu, "Leave her to me, do not look at me like this, both you and your sister will die if the horse king dies. If you promise to leave her to me, I can beg Big Master for forgiveness." Alu said to her, "I am sorry, the horse king would not die." She further said to him, "And Shenyu will always be my sister." Her sister said to him, "Kiki." He said to her, "Say that again." She said again, "Brother." On the other hand, Sav of Luo, from 7 to 9, little Shenyu turned her head on her brother back. Little Shenoyu started to cry at 9. Madam said to her, "And what happened?" Slave replied to her, "She was still crying when I left." She said to her, "Keep watching her, how is she now?" Big Master came toward Madam and said to her, "If you like that kid, I will ask someone to bring her to you." She replied to him, "No, I want her brother to give her to me willingly. I do not want to force him to do anything." Big Master said to her, "It is up to you." Then Slave said to Madam, "She is still crying." Also, she starts digging and eating the soil. She said to Big Master, "I am tired." She further said that she is really eating the soil. I should not be mad at a child. She said to Princess, "What is this?" "A worm." "Crap. It melted in my mouth and it is kind of sweet, but that was worm." She said to Alu, "Ao likes you." She was crying because you did not show up. She said to Princess, "This greedy baby is just hungry." Princess again said to her brother, "Brother, he holds something," and was very surprised and began to thinking that, "What is this worm?" And she ate them all. "Is it really so good?" He tasted that worm and said, "It is sweet." Alu said to Bay, "Uncle." Bay interrupted him and said to him, "You must have eaten something wrong. You should be okay after the sleep." Madam was coughing. Then her slave said to her, "What is the matter, Madam?" She replied to her, "I am only in my 20s and I am coughing up of blood already. Am I going to die soon?" Big Master arrived and said to Slave, "What is the matter?" She replied to him, "Madam Luo coughed up blood." He said to get a doctor. Then there is a character whose name is Yuchi. He said, "Well, is that the third master?" "I think it was the Big Master." He inquired to third master, "Why did you come out from Madam Luo yard in the middle of the night?" 3. Road Master said to him, in the mood for some drink. Yuchi said to him, "You are trying to keep my mouth shut." "Sure." Then Master came in aggressive mood and mercilessly killed Yuchi. Alu was just hearing the sound from outside. He was very frightened and said, "The third master just killed someone." On the other hand, Slave of Madam said to her, "Madam, you are not going anywhere today." Madam said to her, "I am feeling much better." Slave said to her, "The Big Master is going to kill us all if you go out." Then Madam said, "All right, I am not going anywhere. You can get your hands off me now." Slave said to her, "Yes, Madam. Momo will bring you the medicine right now." Then there was voice of Mum. Madam was very surprised by hearing that voice and said, "From where this voice is coming?" She looked outside and saw that there was Princess. She saw her and she was very happy and said, "Oh, my little girl, I thought you only knew how to call your brother." Slave of Madam said to her, "Madam, the medicine is ready. Please drink it when it is still hot." On the other hand, Alu was calling to Ba. He was saying, "How I am riding." Ba said to him, "It was okay. Come have your dinner." He said to him, "We could not find Yuchi today. Third Master wants you to take his place. You are going for the hunt with him tomorrow." Alu said to him, "Okay." Ba said to him, "There are 3 types of labor in the mountain, most of them warned around the mountain for the hunt. Some work in the mountain like me. The rest are the old and the sick. They live in the hostage cave. The only thing coming for them is death. You are lucky." He replied to him, "Yes, indeed. I got my sister, and she is blessed by the god. I will make you dumplings when I can afford it. That must be the most delicious thing in the world." Ba replied to him, "Be smart during the hunt, speak less and watch how others do it. And then we talk about the rest after you survive." Then on other hand arrived at the place from where caravan was passing. The people started saying to each other, "What is she doing here?" A guy in the caravan said, "Everyone ready? Go get them." They replied to him, "Yes, Big Master." There was also Alu on the horse. He said, "It is time to use the knife from AO box. Here comes the target." A guy said to other guys, "Bandits, attack. Get your weapons." Then Big Master said, "Fortunately I can see their moves clear enough. If I can defend this, I will make it back alive." Then he glanced at her mom and said, "It is Mom. Did she come here with the guy she remarried to? Anyway, I have to protect her." He called his mom out. She also called Alu. She said to him, "You became a bandit." Then an arrow missed Alu ma'am by inches. Alu said to her, "Mom, I will protect you." He protected her mom, but she played a trick with her son and dragged sword in his belly. Alu said to her mom, "Mom, what are you doing?" She said to him, "Gte away from me, bandit." He said to her, "Why are you doing this to me even if you abandon to me and my sister? But you are my mom." Her mom said to him, "I can never not love you." Alu said mom. Her mom said to her husband, "Darling, help me." He said to her, "Do not in the way, bitch." Then an arrow dragged into the belly of Alu mom. Alu cried, "Mom, no." Then Big Master said to Alu, "Sit straight. Hang in there, if you want to see your sister again." Big Master welcomed all those who were on the adventure. Alu's sister also welcomed to her brother. Alu said to Madame Luo, "I am back. I have to pick up my sister." Alu said to her, "Did Kiki hurt?" She replied to him, "No, it did not hurt, it will never hurt." Alu said to Ba, "I am back." Ba said, "It is so cold. As if the blood is draining away a bit. Even my bones are freezing. But the palm is warm." Alu said to her sister, "Why are you crying, Ao?" Madam said to Alu, "Do not move. Your wound is not deadly, but you still need to rest in bed for quite some days." Alu replied to her, "Thanks." Madam replied to her, "Do not thank me, the little girl has been crying all the time when you were away. Be smarter next time, that would save a lot work for me. Get the third master for the position of outpost. When you recover." Ba say to Alu, "At least you got fewer chances to be stabbed." Princess was saying, "Ba to Ba." Then Alu said to Ba, "Uncle Ba, if we dry the meat that third master gave us here, would it be taken by that bird?" Ba replied to him, "I do not think so, that is very rare eagle. It only hurts living creature." Then Princess creeped toward Alu with something hold in her hand. Lu said, "What is this?" "It is looking like a whistle." Then Eagle began moving toward Alu. Alu said to Ba, "It only takes living creature. It is coming for me. Crap, it is coming after me. I cannot move at all." The king of horse moved toward Alu. Alu said, "It is Dehe." Dehe fought against Eagle. Dehe won against that eagle. Eagle fall down. Dehe said, "That was very impressive." Alu said, "I can finally get some rest, my clothes." Then Eagle got up and came near to Alu. Alu said to him, "Is this what the bird wants? This whistle should still work." Alu, "Inhale and blow whistle." Ba said to him, "Eagles are sacred, we cannot eat them, they roasted meat." Then Princess hold a feather. He said to his brother, "Kiki. Pretty." Alu said to Ba, "Uncle Ba, I thought you said eagles were sacred and powerful." Ba replied to him, "Maybe, this one is not an eagle." Alu laid down and said, "What a life. After I got injured, I do not need to do anything but sunbathing on the prairie. And I got food brought in front of my eyes." But Uncle Ba said that, normally injured labor like me would be sent to the hostage cave. There it totally depends on the destiny if one can survive. That is what hell is like. Eagle again brought food for Alu. Alu said to Eagle, "What do you eat if you give me everything you hunted?" Alu was thinking that, the eagle has been accompanying me since I got hurt and could not move at all. It always came back even if it flew away. It saw me not moving at all, and though I got nothing to eat and started bringing food Tome and named it Tama. It is also the name of mom. Ba called Alu and said, "Remember to bring Shenyu with you when you go to see third master." Third master likes Madame Luo. Alu said to him, "What?" Luo said to him, "It is not what you think, everyone here in the village likes Madame Luo." Alu said to him, "And Big Master is crazy about Madame Luo." Luo said to him, "It is the Big Master business. He used to reward the brothers in the mountain with his concubines." Then, Madam and Third Master arrived there, and Princess moved toward Madam and started saying, "Liang Liang. Pretty." On the other hand, Third Master said to Alu, "Did you recover from the wound?" Alu replied to him, "Yes, Third Master." Third Master said to him, "Good, you are young and strong." Guys, that was today video. If you enjoy, please like, share and subscribe to my channel.